A very good morning to all our viewers. You are watching Good Morning Nagaland, Nagaland TV's first show of the day. This is Gargi Deka welcoming you to the show. Well, we have entered midweek, that is the Wednesday, and with that we'll like to brighten up your day by bringing you some updates and also lightening the mood for you by balancing the day for you.
So once again, Nagaland TV episode te sagat korese. Mula naam Rovinyo Lama.
With that, let's go to the thought of the day. Rovi, what do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. W.P. Kinsella.
Well, that was a good thought. We shall now see your top headlines.
Nagaland State Cabinet has given the Special Investigation Team a month's time to complete the investigation into the firing incident in Otingtiro village under Mon district on December 4th and the subsequent incident at Mon town.
Nagaland Cabinet on Tuesday decides to ask Government of India to repeal controversial Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 demand for repeal of the AFSPA, lauded and supported by many organizations and politicians both within and beyond Nagaland.
29-member women delegation meets Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi at the Raj Bhavan on Tuesday, submits memorandum containing 8-point charter of demands in regards to the December 4th Oting massacre.
Uttar Pradesh's highest number of unused COVID-19 vaccine doses among the states in the country at 2.9 crores, followed by West Bengal, Maharashtra, Bihar and Rajasthan.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Tuesday says that families of farmers who died in protest against the centre's tree farm laws now repealed should be given compensation and jobs. Rovi, we know the headlines that are doing the rounds at the moment. With that, let's go through the print review section of our Good Morning Nagaland show, where we will be reviewing the dailies of Nagaland and we will be giving an analysis to the news that have found their place in the front page of the dailies.
Print review from the Morning Express, The Power of Truth. So the first headline, that says, "Enough is enough, Naga woman tells Government of India." So yate 29th member delegation, Mikey Khan, 29 Ama Khan, Nolibi Naga Mikey Khan, Takhanto Naga Mothers Association, presidents are secretaries of 11 tribal to women organizations. That is Naga Mothers Association para aru sob laga president are secretaries 11 tribal women's organization president or secretaries kan aru as well as Global Naga Forum called the Governor of Nagaland Jagdish Mukhi. Professor Jagdish Mukhi ke tahanla memorandum submit kurigine 14th Konyak Bhai Kunke December 4 or December 5 te 21 para forces pra mari dishe guli mari kine murai dishe tahanla opor de judge kuribi koi kine janaise. Eju ekla nohoi kine. Among others, the delegation placed on record its strong objection to the statement of mistaken identity and self-defense by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on the floor of the Parliament. Winter Parliament session ja homaite Home Minister Amit Shah pra kushe. Itu Manu Murato 21 para forces khan pra tahanla ekta galti kam manu ke nachini kine murai da hisab te ase ko kine janaise aru itu ekta manu ke murai dia tamde to self defense hua tamde man ke mural ase ko she hulibi itu ekta wrong statement ase because joa kali ame dikhiu paise ki mohal atate eye witness kun manu to hatsate jokhom pain takse tai pra kiniga itu whole concept of this December 24 December 25 which will now consider as a black day in the entire India itu black day dekhi hatsa hoise itu opor laga takhan pra itu ki hoise itu la ghatna ko hisab te to Home Minister Amit Shah para statement diya do that is mistaken identity and self defense ko itu bishi galti ase ko kine itu opor tv map mangala take itu opor statement db ko kine demand korise itu ekla no hoy kana the imposition of the Armed Forces Special Power Act since 1958 continue to threaten our existence and survival as Nagas and is used with impunity and immunity from any punitive action is said, adding that a special assembly session to be convened at the earliest and the repeal of AFSPA be strongly recommended by the Nagaland Legislative Assembly by the government to the government of India. To idu AFSPA Act 1958 to joldi ekta meeting loikine hatabi kokine itu government of Nagaland para center ke mang kurese khali government of Nagaland ekla noy the entire notice para itu hatsa hua tamte galti do kuna se jana bishite do itu AFSPA Act to hatabi kokine repeal kurishite. So the next headlines is Nagaland cabinet will write to government of India for immediate repeal of AFSPA. So I shall read now the Nagaland State Cabinet. The Nagaland State Cabinet has given the Special Investigation Team a month time to complete the investigation into the firing incident in Oting Tiru village area under Mon district on December 4 and the subsequent incident at Mon town. So hadsa to khale December 4 te ekla hola no hoy. December 4 te to blank fire kurine man ke morai dishe but then December 5 TV manuhan jagene andolan kuratamte kem khande jatamte gusa uthine jatamte tatibi manuke morai dishe to itu hisabte government of Nagaland cabinet pra government of India ke to AFSPA repeal kuribi kushi aro special investigation team that is known as SIT ke 30 days ultimatum dikine ase itu oporde judge kurikine joldi ki hal ase itu ulao kokine tahan ke to judge kurule dishe kokine yete bi janu pare ase aro ekta do the third headlines itu as thaka do my husband was not a terrorist said by Monglong to hokup puine motaiga thagise tade konyak bhai do taibi itu hatsa to 21 para forces para mari dia hatsa te mot hoise tailaga maiki ba kuse moila mota to terrorist no hoy hokup la last kotha to ki thagise goto I am hurt I can talk I will talk to you later Tumhondo nagames pa translate kushikule to moi duk paigina se moi kotha kobo na pare moi pichite kotha kobo ko to kitabi kotha noka hojese ki karne manu to jokhom paigina thaka tamde maiki ke moi duk paigina se moi pichite kotha kobo idu ko to kitabi kotha noka hojese ki karne tai morise 21 para forces pra guli mara to tai survive ko na pare ne hospital jaigine morise ko gina men khobor paise to tala maiki ba kushiete more along the 30 years thagishe ar tai to ekta sadi shuda mota thagishe tala shadi do November 25 2021 te hoise ar 10 din ekla hoin dagishe tala shadi do hoikina holibi tala maiki ar tai do alak alak thake ki karne tala maiki the church ministry de busy take ar hope king to hokup to tai to itu mind kam te kuria ar at the same time hokup to tai mind kam te mind la itu jakade kam ko thakelibi he was a dedicated son of Christ tai isor janna bachakta thagise church la ministry de modot kore maiki ke morom kore tai dujun bi story yete dikwa headline se dikhai sabje tai dujun bi ekdom gurib thakise earn kuriboli bi like duk pai thakise holibi tai dujon morom baji thaka pora ekjon dujon late bui thakise aru isor la ministry kam kodekse enika bhal manu isor kam kura manu maiki ke morom kura kam thik praja nijer laga eta bread winner manu ekta kam kurine thakato manu pura aigine mari dia without any information without any ekubi nuhudigine mari dia to judo bishi mon duk like ta kotha ase holibi ete tala maiki ba kuise mola mota to terrorist no hoy aru ki story banaise alak manu khan pura itu to tahanla other point of view ase ko kine tala maiki ba ite janai dise So yete do short story ase my husband was not a terrorist cooking. Aru yete ekta last ekta invitation ekta ase in memoriam to a tribute program. It's a tribute program towards the 14th Konyak brothers. Kun 21 para forces pra mari dishe takhala naam pra ekta program to lobol ase. So it's an invitation not only to Konyak, not only to eastern tribes, not only to ENPO, but the entire states of Nagaland, the entire state of Northeast. This is an invitation. Nahishu gulibi, nijur la ghor pra buikine pratna kurbi, nijur la ghor pa tahan la soul karne peace mang dibi, tahan la family karne peace mang dibi, prathana kura sabse dangor ase kuni de jana ase. So itu invitation ma puri diwa. So it's a 9 December 2021, 3 p.m. Venue is Capital Culture Hall, Kohima. So the program venue is in Capital Culture Hall, which is in Kohima, the capital of Nagaland. The CEO, Kohima Smart City Development Limited, cordially invites the Honorable Legislator Nagaland, holds pastors and leaders of churches in Kohima, all tribal apex bodies of Nagaland as well wisher to a program in memoriam of the tribute in solidarity to our Nagas brothers of Oting village to be held on 9 December 2021, that is from 3 p.m. at the Capital Culture Hall, Kohima. Your presence will be highly solicited. That is ERK Tionyo, Chief Executive Officer, Kohima Smart City Development Limited, Kohima, Nagaland. So, yate to manuhan ke kun aibo pare ase tahan do aibo paribo attend ku paro pratna do libi naha manu ki bi itu ite moila site pra aro Nagaland TV la site pra apna ke jana dibo sa morom kurikine tahan la soul murato murishe prathana kurishe gana gaishe kandishe holibi itu ke aro yad kurikine aro ekbar prathana kuribi bhabi dibi ko kine yate bra moila the Morning Express the power of truth to yate pra samat kurise. So ita kargi ke time diase.
Thank you so much, Rovi. Now I would move on to the next daily, which is the Eastern Mirror. The lead story here, of course, is that state government calls off Hornbill Festival. We have been updating our viewers regarding the same since yesterday, that the Hornbill Festival, which had entered its 7th day, was finally declared cancelled, although a closing ceremony will be held later on the 10th of December as stated. But for now, almost from the 5th day evening onwards, the festival was in a halt. It had the programs had been suspended, but now officially the statement has come about that the festival stands cancelled. The Nagaland cabinet yesterday decided to call off all activities for the remaining days of the Hornbill Festival 2021 in the view of mourning period across the state and beyond, following the killing of the 14 civilians, of course. But yet again, the government has been a bit considerate and has said that stalls and other visitors, I mean entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs are still can set up their stalls at the Hornbill Festival because their items or the products, they don't want them to go on waste, and then the government has said that tourists should come and visit the entrepreneurs who are trying their best to sell their products and to get in the hope of celebrating the artifacts or the handicrafts that they have made. The minutest contribution would be the best, but still, the government has allowed the entrepreneurs to set up their stalls. With that, Kito Jimomi, the Commissioner and Secretary for Tourism, has expressed sorrow and has said that this, although the cancellation of Hornbill did come about, but he has requested visitors that they do not get scared or they do not get taken aback by the fact that whatever happened in Nagaland, and that they further also come and visit Nagaland in the later years, and he asks the visitors to empathize with the government. I mean, this is basic, of course. After such a heinous crime that was being met out, if the tourists don't empathize or don't sympathize with the people, there's no way out. But yet again, that is the incident, and with that, we will now move on to the next story, which is the Naga women. The Naga women, somebody lost their husband, like Rovinio already read about it. Somebody lost their son, somebody lost their brother. So in that way, Naga women have also come about taking authority in their hands, where they have demanded a delegation of women actually yesterday from the Naga Mothers Association and various other women organizations, including women from the Global Naga Forum, submitted a memorandum to the governor of Nagaland Professor Jagdish Mukhi, stating that the inhuman massacre of the 14 Cognacs youth by security forces in the midst of ceasefire and peace negotiation was highly condemnable. They have therefore demanded the head of state to close down all festivities and at the Hornbill, stating that their sons were worth much more than the 2 minutes of silence. Of course, the government had stated that 2 minutes of silence would be observed in the Hornbill festival, but the cause and the situation is larger than this, and so all the women had pleaded that the Hornbill festival be called off. Their cries and pleas have been listened to. Now the Hornbill festival stands cancelled. With that, I would now go on to the next story, where Indian Army orders court of inquiry. The Indian Army, in fact, as a big step, has come about ordering a court of inquiry headed by an officer of Major General rank into the Nagaland firing incident. Now, the former senior army officers on Monday called the incident unfortunate and tragic, adding that the botched-up operation was likely a result of wrong intelligence. Now, the intelligence, why was it wrong? We still don't know, and the reason behind it is still uncertain, but the army officials have also condemned the act and said that it was very unfortunate. And according to sources, and officers said that a major general rank person would be heading the court of inquiry to probe the operation of the 21 Paris Special Forces that took place at the state's Mon district on Saturday evening. Well, these are the lead stories that have found place in the newspaper of Eastern Mirror. With that, we would now like to end this segment. We have now known the important stories that found place in the dailies and also the headlines that were making round. With that, let's lighten the mood by getting to know some facts that happened previously in the past years.
John Lennon, an English singer, was fatally shot by a fan on December 8, 1980. Nicki Minaj, a Trinidadian-born rapper and singer, was born on December 8, 1982.
Rovi, did you learn a fact?
Yes.
Tell me what.
Nicki Minaj का जन्मदिन है आज.
With that, we would now like to move on to our next segment, when we will be going through a morning melody.
Getting warmer, and I'm not getting any younger. There's so much to do before I bury my mind again. But I'll wait. When this is over, I'll stand. Tempting my soul. be the thoughts of you, but I'll wait. When this is over, I'll say, my friend, can I come over and rest? This someplace attempting my soul in a trance, my friend. You've been a mess, I hear, but if you're my last, don't turn into my past.
I hope this melody has refreshed us all.
With that, we have come to the end of the show. We'll update our viewers about the weather. Before we take your leave, we would like to request our viewers to take care and stay safe.
सबके भाल पठाके बोले सलाम दिएছে